Hello, this is Photography Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Watch Dogs 2. It's out on PC and all major consoles. Watch Dogs 2 is an action-adventure game developed by Ubisoft Montreal. You play as Marcus Holloway, a hacker punished for a crime he didn't commit. Marcus joins DedSec, a hacking group intent on exposing corruption. Okay, gameplay wise, well, Watch Dogs was a breath of fresh air with its high-tech interactive elements. Now Watch Dogs 2 continues that good work in another interactive city full of icons to interact with. You can hack pretty much anything from vehicles, security cameras or other points of interest. Everything can be controlled via your phone and the apps you install on it. It's a very fluid system, from using your camera, hiring a car or just checking out some maps. I'd also say the mission variety is pretty impressive with all manner of different tasks that you can complete. From exciting car chases, interesting hacking sections, stealthy infiltrations or just all guns blazing combat missions. This variety I would say is further helped by a wonderful and fun city to explore. San Francisco, like Chicago before it, is a smart city with a plethora of interactive elements. You've got hub locations where you can use a 3D printer to obtain new gear and new gadgets. It's very much a typical Ubisoft world, with tons of busy work, icons that you can visit, tasks to complete. But as usual, I would say this one veers off into a bit of a slogfest at times. Perhaps, it's a little bit over the top in terms of things to do, often leaving you feeling a bit bewildered about what exactly you should do next. Now your character, you can customize him in terms of his skill set, with leveling up available for things such as your firearm use, hacking, other useful skill sets are there as well, quite nice and in-depth. Now Watch Dogs 2 ultimately felt like the first game pretty much, but this time it tries, I would say this one tries to be a bit too cool. Watch Dogs 1 was more of like a serious story. This sequel, it feels more like it's trying to be popular. As you complete missions, you will gain followers in the game, which would a hacker really want to be famous? Because isn't the whole point you're anonymous? It doesn't really make sense. Anyway, visually, I'd say they've created San Francisco really nicely. It's pretty faithful to the city that I remember visiting many years ago. Game also has doesn't have a traditional photo mode, but you do have this camera, so you can go around taking annoying selfies of people and getting on everyone's nerves. Why not? Sound-wise, there's lots of radio stations. Songs are okay. The voice acting, I'd say, is alright. Although, I wouldn't say it's particularly special. Okay, good and bad points. What's good? The city is lovingly recreated. The skill tree is varied with plenty of alternatives. Mission variety is good, and how you approach them is up to you. It's got lots of cool little fun features. Bad points, the amount of busy work is ridiculous. The story and lead character are a bit uninteresting, it's quite long-winded, and the core story about gaining followers is a bit shallow, just like in real life. Okay, verdict. Watch Dogs 2, it's a solid sequel that may not reach the heights of the original, but it sure does add more fun elements to the game. Structurally, it's very similar, but aesthetically, it's definitely aimed at a younger audience who want bright colours, silly clothing, and aren't looking for anything kind of serious or detailed in terms of story. I did enjoy it at times, but as with lots of Ubisoft games, it can get quite boring. It took me a few months to finish this one, as I found I wasn't really compelled to play it. But I did enjoy it. I would say it's on a par with Watch Dogs Legion, but I would still say Watch Dogs 1 is my favourite of the trilogy. Okay, scoring Watch Dogs 2, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, that's the review. Thanks for watching. This is Photography Gamer signing off. Cheers.